Mr. Elias, thanks for joining us on what is a really remarkable day in your world of expertise, but also in the news.
Thanks for having me. It's actually a sad day because today democracy was assaulted. You know, we saw democracy assaulted with the big lie. We saw democracy physically assaulted on January 6th. And today we saw democracy assaulted with a pen. The pen of Brian Kemp, as he signed a law to try to accomplish what Donald Trump and the big lie was unable to accomplish. And that's a sad day for us, but it's also a day that we need to renew ourselves and steel ourselves for the fight ahead that'll take place in court.
Tell me about the fight that you expect in court. Obviously, we are familiar with voting battles, including a lot of them fought by you, over whether or not Republicans can restrict access to the ballot box, whether they can cut early voting, cut access to absentee voting, require people to do things and show papers and jump through hoops that the Constitution doesn't say they have to do in order to cast their ballots. I am less familiar with the litigation landscape when it comes to Republicans taking over the running of elections, the tallying of election results, and the certification of those results. This seems like new territory to me.
It is. I mean, it shows the ingenuity of the Republican Party to find ever new ways to attack voting and attack democracy. Tonight, we're filing a lawsuit on behalf of the New Georgia Project, Black Voters Matter, and RISE, a student organization, because we know that these laws are all aimed at disenfranchising Black voters and also young voters. And so, the role of the courts are to protect fundamental rights when politicians fail them. And right now, Republican politicians around the country are failing voters and failing democracy. And we have to turn to the courts. We filed a lawsuit in Iowa the morning after that terrible bill was passed. And now we have filed and are filing this one in Georgia.
Would the two pieces of legislation on voting rights pending before the United States Senate, the John Lewis Voting Rights Act, the H.R. 1, the For the People Act, which is now Senate Bill 1 in the Senate, would those help?
Enormously. Enormously. One of the things that I most worry about, Rachel, is that some of the successes that I and others had last year may have caused people to think, oh, no big deal. Republicans do crazy things. We go to court. Mark wins. We can't count on that. I mean, the fact is Congress needs to fix this. Congress needs to put in place guardrails to protect our democracy. And only Congress can do that. And so I implore every member of the Senate right now to look and search in their heart whether or not they want to fight for our democracy, because otherwise we're going to keep seeing these attacks and we're not going to beat them all in court.
Hey, thanks for watching our YouTube channel. You should know that you can follow today's top stories and breaking news and catch up on your favorite MSNBC shows all in one place. Download the NBC News app today.